I hope everybody's doing good today. And I am going to be doing a haul. And as you may have seen from the title, it is a birthday haul. I would like to say the usual YouTube disclaimer that if you are not a YouTuber that enjoys looking at what other people got for their birthday, or you don't enjoy seeing makeup products or handbags or things that are totally materialistic and have absolutely no real meaning in life, and we all know that, they're just fun to talk about to get away from the more serious and more meaningful things when they get to be a little bit too heavy. So I wouldn't really call it escapist behavior per se, but it's just makeup and handbags and fashion and all those kind of things, though they bring a living to some people, so they're not, you know, pointless or anything. Bree, I don't see the ball. Oh, my foot just hit it. I don't want anybody to ever think those things are truly important in life, because they're not. Except that, you know, that is how some people make their living. They sell, you know, makeup, or they sell handbags or fashion. They're in retail or whatever, so it's not like a pointless thing. It's just, as far as the value of what's important in life, I don't want to ever imply that those are important things of life. It's just fun to do, and that's why we have, it's just fun. It's kind of mindless fun to review it and to look at it and all that sort of things, because obviously we need food and clothes and things like that, but this is more of luxuries. This is more of things that are way beyond need. So without further ado, I'm going to talk about another subject. First of all, I've got to put on some lipstick because I have no lips. And I saved this. This is Stoned Rose by Charlotte Tilbury. And I wanted to show this to you because it is such lovely packaging. It's rose gold. It's ribbed, whatever this is made of. And she just, hands down, has packaging down to a perfection level. Now let me tell you something else. Y'all know I don't typically wear lipstick like this, but I gotta say I wore this today because it frankly matched my purse, and it matched my shirt, I mean, and so I thought it was good coloring. And you know, I have such little lips, and I'm not gonna have them inflated or whatever you call it, injected, to make them bigger. And so I just live with the size of them, and my husband said he likes my lips the way they are, so I'm not going to do anything to them. But I do try to enhance them with lipstick, and I don't typically use liner and lipstick because it doesn't stay on very long. I have to say that this is the Charlotte Tilbury, what's it called? Lipstick. It's not a particular collection that's listed on here. Anyway, the color again is Stoned Rose, and I just want to show another couple of Charlotte Tilbury products because I'm also wearing this on my eyes. As you can see, again, she has this rose gold emblem, and it's on this beautiful burgundy packaging. It's very small. Look how it fits in the palm of my hands. Very thin, very elegant. It's rose gold writing. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that's showing up good. And then inside, again, very elegant. It's got the rose gold in between each palette, and then even on the mirror, just little touches that make her stuff so special. She's got a little star there. That's her symbol. It's a little star, I guess, because you're a movie star. This is the Dolce Vita Luxury Palette, color-coded eyeshadows, and it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it shows you how to prime, enhance, smoke, and pop. And she walks through in her tutorials how to use her shadows, and they usually have quite you know, luxurious ingredients, and they are above and beyond, and therefore they cost more. And so again, the packaging, this is another one of her packaging ones that I would tell you guys. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow Face and Sculpt Highlight, and no doubt about it that this is luxurious packaging. It reminds me of something in the 20s or 30s or 40s. That's just very it's metal, it's rose gold, it's just very, very pretty. Now it's very, also, I need to probably clean it, but it's highlight and a bronzer. The bronzer I actually have used up a lot, but the highlight I've really started using lately. It's a champagne gold highlight instead of a cool tone. It's more of a warm tone. I have it on right now, here and out, tips of my nose down, the here, and here on in the brow bone. You also can put it on the brow bone. I didn't. The Cupid's bow and the top of your chin, and it just gives you kind of a luminous look to me, it just looks like you've been sweating, but that is the whole thing right now, is to look young and vibrant and luminous, which really means that you still have oil in your skin instead of matte. And what's really funny is then you couple that with matte everywhere else. So it's just so funny. But it does look better. I mean, it does look better when you, rather than take the natural face with all of our splotchiness and all that kind of stuff, to have a more finished look by recreating the canvas. The bottom line is we're made just perfect the way God made us. It's just we like to recreate the canvas as an art form, and I think that's perfectly fine. So that's just me. So all that to say, I also have something else to say about if somebody does make fun of you. And it doesn't matter who that person is, whether it's like an ex-mother-in-law or an ex, whether it's your best friend and you find out they said something, or people that you work with and then you find out they're not so much your best friends as you thought, or even people at the church, because all human beings are prone to sin with their mouth, and we all do it. It's called gossip or making fun of someone. To the extreme, it's bullying and violence. And but in the what we consider the more harmless form, it's just talking about someone else, and it's to make fun of them. It's to put them down. It's not to do anything good, and it's wrong. It's always wrong to do that to another person. And the response to that can be, well, I can be real ugly about it. Or you can do what God would want you to do, which is to pray for that person. Because when someone does something like that to you guys, they're just extremely insecure themselves. They're very jealous, insecure, got to put other people down to lift themselves up. If they were secure in themselves, they would never put other people down. They wouldn't talk about them. They wouldn't gossip all the time about people and say, well, you know, I've even heard people say, well, I love this person, but you know. They always say, I love them, or I like this person, but you know. They drive me crazy when I'm still gossiping, and I've been guilty of it too. I'm not perfect myself, and obviously you know I'm not perfect, but I'm just as guilty is what I'm saying. But it's never right, it's never okay, and it needs to stop. So the best thing you can do is refuse to participate in it yourself. And if someone does it and is hurtful to you or hurts your feelings, rather than have any kind of vindication against them, sometimes it's good if it's appropriate to go and talk to them about it and get the air cleared. But if it's not, if it's a past situation, like I said, like an ex-wife, ex-husband, an ex-mother-in-law or father-in-law, or someone that's just talking you down behind your back that at one time loved you so much, or a friend that you know, used to be like best friends or something, and now you don't really keep in touch that much, but you hear they're talking about you. Or maybe it's someone who is, or like I said, it could be someone at church or work or places. Bree, she wants to play ball so bad all the time, y'all. But the best way to respond to that is be the bigger person. When I say bigger, I don't mean better. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I think God expects me to respond better. And that is, instead of, you know, call them up and cuss them out, or, you know, have hard feelings in my heart or my thoughts, which is, to Jesus, it's the same thing. He judges you not just for your actions, but your heart, which is even your thought life. As he said, you know, you've heard it said, do not commit adultery, but I tell you, don't even lust in your mind. And he said, do not, you've heard it said, do not commit murder, but I tell you, don't even hate someone in your mind. Meaning it's not just the actions, but even the thoughts that precede them that he does see and he does judge. So anyway, all that to say, he also knows we're all flawed, we're all fragile, we're all dust, we're all going to make these mistakes. The key is to say, you know, I'm going to be a better person next time. I'm not going to do this. Either I'm not going to be the one that talks about someone, whether it's to gossip, whether it's to make fun of them, whether it's to put them down, whether it's to be condescending, to point out their flaws, or if that person does that to me, instead of letting myself be hurt, be more like God in the sense that you forgive them and you pray for them, that whatever's causing them to do that, whether it's insecurity or jealousy or whatever causes a person to do that, that God would help them with it and help you to get over any hard feelings. So this was supposed to be a birthday haul. I don't know how this happened. But anyway. Usual YouTube disclaimer, I am not trying to brag, but you know, if you're on my channel and you saw this, then you didn't get on here unless you're a troll, meaning you go to people's videos just to give them a hard time. Of which, I will tell you, if you do that, to a point, if it has to do with some of the spiritual stuff we talk about, I'd like to keep the dialogue open. But otherwise, I'm just going to delete your comment because there's no reason to have any ugly comments on a makeup channel. I mean, really? So, even though I know I don't just do makeup, I do Plan With Me, I do, you know, my Bethy Bible devotions and other things, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. But anyway, so this will probably be 2 parts because it took forever to get going, but I did have my birthday yesterday, and so a lot of people say, well, what did you get for your birthday? Just like anybody else says, what did you get for your birthday? I'm going to tell you. I am not bragging. Matter of fact, I'll tell you some of the cool savings and things like that. But if I got $1 million, then instead of being jealous, you'd be happy for another person. But I didn't get $1 million. But anyway, if I did, okay, or if you did, I'd be happy for you. And don't be envious. You know, it's not like if I say, well, Bree is envious of the attention I'm giving to you. Okay, so anyway, the first thing that I got for my birthday was this beautiful bracelet, as you can see right here. In fact, let me take it off so you can see it better. It is got a designer name on it that I don't know. I need to research it. It's Breuning, B-R-E-U-N-I-N-G. And half of it is the 925 sterling silver right here. Another half is rose gold. And my husband picked this out. He's very artsy. I would have never picked this out. Y'all know how traditional I am. You know, stones and stuff like that. But this is very artsy and I like it. I didn't think I would like this when I first opened it in the box. I thought, oh my gosh,